This fleece is a total scam. I can't believe it. No, I'm just messing with you guys. Welcome back to Angry Al Outdoors. I actually love this fleece. This is the new version of the BAERSkin fleece hoodie with just a few minor changes in it. And I gotta say, I still enjoy this, and this is by no means a scam. I've used their fleeces in at least 2 survival outings where that was my main outer clothing. I just had a base layer and a mid layer, and both of those were sub-freezing survival nights, and they held up strong. I've cut wood in them, been rough with them, and they've held up. So to me, it's not a scam. There's only really a few changes with it. It no longer has that back poacher's pouch pocket with the 2 zips and the kind of the pass-through pocket. I like that better on the older version. It feels just a little bit lighter weight. I have more mobility, and it's sucked in around my gut tighter, so it's a little more form-fitting. Still have nice mobility in the shoulders, so that's the biggest thing for this fleece is I just like the fit and the warmth. Is it 100% windproof? No. I don't think I've ever had a fleece that's 100% windproof, except for the ones that have the plastic liner in between, and then those just make you sweat. So I prefer to have breathability. Now for the point of waterproof and windproof, I sent along this. This is a waterproof jacket, and this is extremely, extremely light and packs down small, very, very small. My old waterproof jacket is an old military Gore-Tex coat, and it is big and bulky. I don't have pockets, I can hardly move around. Ran this through some testing, and I gotta say it's held up, no leaks, completely windproof, completely waterproof. I actually prefer to use this in winter just as an insulating shell. I'll show some shots of that. I've got some right here. This was a camp out doing a hot tent. I hauled around wood to cut. Temperature was right around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and it kept me incredibly warm. All I had on was a single wool t-shirt and just the fleece and the outer shell. Held up, kept me warm, so I am very impressed with it. I've used it in heavy downpour, and the water just beads off. You can see that here, and that's what you want to see with a nice waterproof jacket. So let me show you how it attaches. Like I said, the packability of this is what I really, really enjoy on this. Doesn't take up hardly any space at all. So it just goes zip to zip right here. You take your outer zip, run it through here, cinch that side up, and do the same with the zip on this side. All right, we're all put together, zipped in either side. So obviously zips is huge with the fleece jacket itself. That's also why I like it. Stow pocket here, zip pocket here. Same setup as the previous, just zips all over the place for storage. Regular zip up. So nice waterproof zipper. You can see that right there. And it does have the baffles that overlap. You can see there's a slight gap when you zip that up. So you do have a little bit of space left. Let me see if I can show you on the inside. So you do have a small gap that is not going to be insulated. It's still waterproof because of that zipper, but it is a small air gap. So I would like to see improvements where they just have a little storm baffle to cover that and keep out cold air. And you've got a single pocket on the sleeve here with a morale patch spot and just regular zip pockets here. And these are nice and big. I can fit big hefty gloves in here. It has kind of a mesh, almost a fleece mesh lining inside, and pretty basic. Like the fleece, you have a draw cord over here just on one side to cinch it up. You can draw it in and hem it around your waist. That's there. And the hood, it's nice. It's not too tight. I mean, it's just a rain jacket, so you can cinch it up, draw it down here tighter, cinch it all the way up. Try not to get your beard caught in the zipper. And there, you're all cinched down. Nice beefy Velcro on both. But like I mentioned, guys, the biggest draw for me is just that this traps the heat in. Anything that's waterproof is not gonna be breathable. So if you wear it, you hike heavy in anything that's Gore-Tex, anything that's fully waterproof, you're gonna sweat. So to me, the added benefit is even in cold weather, I can use this. Like I said, it can trap my heat in, and that's really what I experienced in that trip where it got down to in the 20s. It kept me warm with just having a t-shirt on underneath. I think it's worth the money because of its size, its packability, and it's been pretty durable. I mean, most waterproof jackets are not gonna be insanely durable. If you're dragging stuff around on them, they're just meant to be waterproof, small, pull them out when you need them. So the new style fleece jacket, this zip-in rain jacket, I think it's a good system. I like it. I think it's quality. All the zips are very strong. The Velcro's strong. It's well thought out. It's not incredibly heavy, and just its form and function. It does what it's supposed to. It keeps me warm. Like I said, I've taken out, been very rough on the fleece. You can check out those videos. I'll place them here if you want to see the survival nights. That was with the other fleece, the old version, but pretty much the same thing. The biggest drawback, like I said, is I've heard complaints about customer service not being great. I tested that. Other than it being a slow response at about 2 weeks, they did get back to me. They answered my questions completely. So I'm just promoting that it is a quality product and it holds up to testing. So with all my tests, that's what I do, regardless where it comes from. I just run it through the paces. And if I like it, hey, I recommend it because it's affordable. It's not some $300-400 jacket that you'd pay through some other brand that is probably made in China, because the majority of textiles go to China, even if they're branded with an American name. So that said, check it out. I'll leave a link below if you want to pick one up. Leave some comments, and we'll catch you guys next time. Get out and have an adventure.